Hi everybody, today's cover lesson is going to be using BeepBox. So we go to Google search, use Chrome by the way, BeepBox, B-E-E-P-B-O-X. You'll end up with something like this. Now these are great because you can make little songs using what we call chip instruments to sound like an old-fashioned computer game, and it's great fun. So what happens is you've got these little patterns along here. And I suggest that you don't do any more than 4 to start with. And what you do is you click on these notes here, and that says it's all set to breath notes. And we can make up funky patterns. And I'm really just experimenting at random here. See what happens. So that sounds like it's going to be okay, but it's slightly too fast, so I'm going to bring the tempo down a bit. And I'm not mad keen on the flute noise, so I'm going to try and find a synth noise, which might be a little bit more, funky and interesting. So I'm going to go for sawtooth lead. So that sounds okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come up with another pattern for that thing to play. I'm going to use a similar opening. So on these ones, I click on this box here, I use the up arrow, and this is going to be pattern 2. And I'm going to do the same kind of opening, but this time, because I like to practice using opposites in music, I'm going to go down. See what it sounds like. Now it's just playing pattern 1 again, you can see here. So I can go to pattern 2. Now it's on pattern 1. Now it's on pattern 2. I'm going to make this pattern 3. And I'm going to do a similar opening, and I'm going to do and I'm going to drive your cover teacher absolutely crazy by doing this draggy thing. He said, come on. Let me see what happens. It's on pattern 1, now it's on pattern 2. Yeah. So, first job, get your blue layer sorted, and you can have different patterns, and we're aiming for some sort of interesting structure. Once you've done that, you can do the next instrument down on the yellow layer. So I like using pads for this, so you can find all sorts of pads, he said. So I got a load earlier on. So I'm just going to go for a good old-fashioned sweep pad. Now, that last job was happening quite low down, so I'm going to go for the middle now. Yeah, good old for there. And I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to go for a chord. That's cool. Then I'm going to go and do a slightly different structure this time. And I'm going to make that a pattern 2 as well. So it's good fun, and you can just keep going. I like going up on here now for the top instruments. the kalimbas and that kind of stuff are really good for a nice cheesy old-fashioned synth game type idea. And I know where they are. Here we go. So these kind of things. Let's do xylophone, wooden key, and this is where you can do like a melody. And again, you can do the same kind of thing. You can have different patterns. And I'm going to do a pattern 2 there, but you could have 4 patterns if you wanted to. And then for the last layer, you get these ones here, and I've got mine set to standard drum set, and you get really sort of good old-fashioned drum noises here. So I'm just going to do something really simple like that. So that works really well. That's another kick drum. That's another kick drum. Well, that's interesting. So I'm going to use that noise there. So you've made a whole song by using these different patterns down here, and you've got the kick drum going on along with the drum sets. So you could have a different pattern here at all if you wanted. So if you wanted to go completely nuts, you'd go like, let's do an old-fashioned drum fill, something like that. And you can be there for days. Alright, so have fun with that, and let me know what you produce.